All right, time now for better food.
Yes, Chef Plum is here with something delicious, and it's got to be easy.
Time now.
No.
Scroll back that prompter.
Scroll back. We don't know the quarter if it's written in there.
What did I say? Time? Did I say time now for better food? Well, it's time now for great food.
You owe a quarter.
I sure did. I said better. I'm sorry, Chef Plum.
You owe a quarter.
I owe a quarter. Great day. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut.
All right.
How are you guys? What's going on?
Can we rewind and start over? Now, this has to be easy. It's a Monday. Mercury's in retrograde.
Yeah.
Nothing's working, and you only have 2 ingredients, so this is good.
Absolutely. Well, so I love donuts. Do you guys love donuts? I mean, look at me. Clearly, I don't eat a lot of donuts, but I definitely love them. I mean, clearly, it's Adonis-like figure here. Donuts are delicious, and most yeast-leavened donuts, when you make them, they have to proof, and then you push them down, and you proof them again. It's a very time-consuming process.
All right.
I figured out a way, Scott and Karen, to make donuts with 2 ingredients, and they're phenomenal. I swear to you. Look at
Let's
this.
hear it.
This is like you can kind of see it right there in the camera in the shot, right?
yeah.
This is the like munchkins right here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So my overhead camera's by the stove today, so I'm gonna hold things up and show it to you as we do it. Here are your 2 ingredients. Ready? You need this, which is self-rising flour. Okay. Self-rising flour and yogurt. That's all you need. Let me show you how this works. So we take this bowl. I have a bowl right here. I'm gonna measure out of my self-rising flour 1 cup of self-rising flour. That's it. 1 cup of self-rising flour. Put it right in the bowl, and then it's 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt, right? Okay. And I'm using a little bit of that organic Stonyfield plain yogurt. I'm not seasoned. There's no like vanilla or strawberry here, just plain. And then we're just gonna take our spatula and just start to mix this up.
Okay.
So the dough, it's gonna get kind of wet looking, right? Almost like a shaggy mass sort of thing, but it comes out fantastic every single time. So I'm mixing this up here. I'll show it up close to the camera here in a second, what it looks like. It comes together really, really quickly. And what happens is those enzymes in the yogurt start to help activate that baking powder that's already in the self-rising flour. So I know it sounds like a lot of science. I know Scott's looking at me like, you're not that smart. Stop acting like you know what you're talking about.
No,
I promise you.
Okay, the self-rising flour already has like baking powder or stuff in it.
Correct. Okay, so I've got that mixed up. You can see how this, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera so you can see it. So it just looks like a dough, like a wet pizza dough almost, or like a biscuit dough. So let's take a walk over here to my overhead camera and check this out. So I'm gonna put this right here, as you can see, and I'm gonna add this dough right to my piping bag right here. Now you could use a spoon if you wanted to, or you could use like a Ziploc bag as well, but I have piping bags with a little bit of a tip on them, so I'm gonna use that. Now in this pan here, I've got a little vegetable oil, because they're donuts, they gotta be fried a little bit. So I've got a little vegetable oil in here, and I'm gonna bring it up to about 320. Now you can measure it with the thermometer if you want, but you just, get it hot. If it's too hot, you'll know because they'll burn. So here is the trick, Scott and Carrie. You ready to watch this? So we got our piping bag right here. We've got our dough in here. I'm gonna lightly squeeze it, and I take scissors and just snip it right into the oil like that. Just snip it right in there. And this stuff comes out fantastic. You can put so many toppings for these. I've been putting them in powdered sugar, and they don't last very long when I put them on the kitchen table.
What are you cutting?
Right into that oil.
What are you cutting? About an inch for each one?
Yeah, it's about an inch or so. I've got that piping tip on there. You could also just use 2 spoons if you wanted to. That works as well too. Here, I'll show you that technique here. I got a spoon here with a little bit of the dough. I'm just gonna spoon some of it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you want more rounder shapes, you can use the piping bag. But you can just do that too and pop that in there. I tried to make these the round donuts, but that doesn't work quite as well. It works better to make these little donut holes like this, these little munchkins, if you will. So I'm doing this because this week on our show on Seasoned on NPR, we're talking to Valerie Lomas. Have you guys ever heard of her? This is a crazy story. No. So Valerie Lomas, she won the Great American Baking Show Season 3, but guess what? It never aired. Oh. So it's really crazy to hear her story. Yeah, there was a big controversy that happened, and her season never aired. So it's a really great story. You got to check it out. Seasoned on WNPR. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great conversation. Wait, so look how these guys start to brown. Go ahead.
What temperature? Because I think whenever I try to fry something, I burn
320.
So I know, but what temperature do you put the stove on? Because I know if you're not measuring with a thermometer, how do you know? Should it be all the way to high, or it's more like a medium high?
Great question. I put mine on medium high, and then once I get to where they're fried up nice and golden brown like this, I turn it down a little bit. You can get one of these great candy thermometers like this too. That also will help you. But as you see, I have it out, but I didn't actually use it.
Yeah.
If you get it in there, if it's too hot, if the oil's too hot, you'll know because it'll brown so quickly on the outside. All you have to do, if it's too hot, pour a little more oil in there. That'll cool it off the fastest.
Okay.
So I've got these guys in here. They're just about done. Let me show you what happens. I'm going to pull these out. Look at those perfect little shapes, huh? Isn't that cool? So
fun.
you want to drain them on some paper towel. right? Just on some paper towel and a little grate here. And right here, I'm gonna turn this off. And then what we do is I have a little powdered sugar in my bowl. I'm gonna take these guys and put them right into the powdered sugar, just like this. And then we'll give them a little toss around. And look, I mean, come on, look at this. Toss around right in that powdered sugar.
Yum.
And then you could even put them back here to put the excess sugar off of them, like
Yum.
that. I want to show you what I'm talking about though, because these donuts, you're thinking, okay, chef, I see the dough. I see how you're making it. They've got to be heavy and not, too cakey. Can you guys see that? Look at that. The light's probably here. Let me turn this light off. Look how cakey and airy those are. Can you see the bubbles in there?
Absolutely.
They're
Yeah.
so light and
almost like a
airy.
sponge.
These things come out phenomenal.
And you could do
Oh
like
my
cinnamon
gosh.
sugar, just like you get at the apple farms if you want to make it fall.
Oh yeah, cinnamon sugar. You can make a little glaze to go on top of it and toss it in that. You can add cocoa powder to your glaze to make a chocolate glaze. I'm gonna come back to the other camera now so I can see you guys. But look at this. These things come out amazing. It's one of the easiest recipes I've ever done. It's gonna be in my repertoire all the time now for anything that I'm making desserts for. I'm making these donuts because they're killer. You gotta try them. Super
So
easy.
fun.
1 cup of self-rising flour, 3/4 cup of yogurt. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. I gotta go back and put this on my Facebook page, and I know we'll put it on the Better Connect. I gotta record the Great Day. Facebook.
Quarter.
We always post our recipes. People say, "Where's the recipe?" We post them. Go follow Great Day Connecticut. I often reshare it on my page, but we post them. This is so easy though. 1 cup self-rising flour, 3/4 cup Greek yogurt. Done.
Done. Thank you, chef.
So easy. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.
I
You
love
too.
it. I'm gonna look like a hero if I make that for my kids.
You absolutely
Like,
will.
oh, mom makes
Make 'em
donuts.
for me. All right.